bonza noodles, hey, what do you smell? Mm. 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 Hey everybody, welcome to Chris Cooks. Today we are going to make a pasta salad. I grew up on several versions of pasta salad. This is kind of a combination of a few with a little flair of my own. Here's mainly what we're working with. I am using bonza pasta because we're grain-free here. You can use whatever pasta you want, but shells, that shape, that is the key in my opinion. We got fresh basil. This is gonna lean kind of on the Italian side. I also have some Italian sausage. This is a chicken sausage. We have some figs. The dressing is gonna be lemon, honey, little olive oil, some Dijon mustard, just like a classic lemon vinaigrette. And then a mix of vegetables. Some of the vegetables are going to get grilled. Some of them will be raw. The onion, this is a sweet onion, that's gonna be raw. Zucchini, mushrooms, those will get grilled. Peppers, tomatoes, those will be raw. First, let's start prepping our vegetables that are going to be grilled. Portobello mushrooms, baby bella mushrooms, those also work really well. We're gonna cut the zucchini into planks, which will then just get seasoned and grilled. Makes it easy to deal with, about, I don't know, 1/4 inch thick or so. Just like so. The mushrooms, they're actually just gonna go on the grill just like this. So a little bit of olive oil. Toss those around to coat. Olive oil on each of these. Okay, we've got fresh black pepper, salt, garlic powder, about a teaspoon of garlic powder, and about 1/2 teaspoon of allspice. Once this is on the grill and gets cooked and chopped up in the salad, the flavors will kind of even out. Toss the coat, somewhat evenly, but don't stress it, it'll be fine. Once the grill comes up to temperature, we're gonna grill the vegetables, take them off, and then we're gonna grill our chicken sausage. While those things are grilling, we're gonna cook the pasta so that we can have it ready for us. My pasta water, I always season it with salt and vinegar, either red wine vinegar or white wine vinegar. And then I add olive oil. We'll get this cooked and then cooling off so that it's ready for us when we assemble everything else. What needs to be cooked is cooked, so we are going to prep the rest of the ingredients. We'll start with our cherry tomatoes. You can use whatever kind of tomato that you want, but this is gonna be a couple handfuls of this, cut in half. Those are yummy. We have a yellow bell pepper, great color to add to summer dishes especially. Just a medium to small dice. You don't want big giant pieces, but you don't want it tiny either. All right, next, onion. We're gonna do a sweet Vidalia onion. We're gonna dice this about the same size as the pepper. Figs, this is kind of where I go a little bit off the rails for some people. If you are not a fan of fig, I mean, heaven help you, but you don't have to use it. It's also, can be hard to find, for sure. These are Castelvetrano olives, which are my favorite olive, I think, all around. It's a green olive, but it's not like the green olives you're used to that have the pimento in them. And it's just my favorite snacking olive. I love adding it to salads. I love just snacking on it. I love the color. We have our olive brine for these. We're gonna save that and use it with our dressing. Basil, copious amounts. Get as many leaves as you can. This is probably, once it's chopped, it's probably gonna be a full cup. The more you work basil, it kind of bruises it, and some of those tender flavors kind of go bitter a little bit. We're gonna do just a little rough chiffonade here, which is fancy for making ribbons. Just lay them out and then just kind of roll together. Smaller leaves don't need to be in there, it's fine. And then just slice through. Then you get these ribbons. You can do these ribbons. Chiffonade is usually a little tighter. This is just kind of sliced a little bit, but it's perfect for what we're going for. Now we can cut up the ingredients that we cooked. Basil, when it gets introduced to heat, I mean, it gives a big burst of flavor and that dissipates quickly, depending on how sustained the heat is and how intense it is. Since this is just a little bit of warmth, it's gonna bring some of that out. Mushrooms in half and then slice. The zucchini, we're gonna cut down the center and then chop this way. A little bit larger of pieces than we did with the onion and the pepper. Dressing time. I'm going to make as much use as I can of every flavor, and that includes the liquid from the grilled vegetables and the sausage. Also lemon. If you're adding lemon juice, go ahead and use the zest. You're probably gonna throw it away anyway. And it does make a difference. It really does. Invest in one of these guys, a microplane. I use this so much. We're gonna use the zest from a full lemon here. These little lemon squeezers are supposed to get the seeds out. It has varying levels of success in terms of weeding out the seeds. So I use a little strainer here. That was probably 2 tablespoons of lemon juice that came out of that. I'm gonna match that with this brine. Tablespoon and a half. And then Dijon mustard. The classic vinaigrette is vinegar, olive oil, Dijon mustard, and then, you know, like salt and pepper. So this is kind of a play on that. We're gonna add about 1.5 teaspoons of Dijon to it. I also add honey basically to all of my dressings. This is gonna be a full tablespoon to start. Pinch of salt. A little bit of black pepper. And then a good fruity olive oil. That we're gonna add about, I don't know, 2 tablespoons. So yeah, classic vinaigrette with vinegar. My dressings, always lemon juice or lime juice or orange juice, some sort of citrus. It just tastes better. It's just better, in my opinion. In with the dressing. Toss to coat. This is an amazing dish on its own. You don't actually need the noodles even if you don't want to add them. I just want a little bit more substance to it, and so we'll add the pasta for us. Bonza noodles, hey, what do you smell? That is so fresh. The flavor of it. It is summer in a bowl. Give this one a try. And let me know what you think. Would love to hear about it in the comments. Like, subscribe, tap the bell for notifications to see our next video, and make it for somebody that you care about.